because a lot of people are like, emails don't work anymore.
I
And
wanted to
Emma,
just high five you. I was like,
yeah,
we need to do a virtual high five right
I knew Emma liked it when you said that. But
now.
like a lot of people, a lot of people right now are like, email's dead. No one's opening your emails. No one's looking at your emails.
Says the person who doesn't have good subject lines. Says the person who's never
Um,
spent 10 minutes on an email.
Subject lines are the hardest thing to figure out. I am so picky. So being a storyteller myself, poor Robin who works with me, like, cause I'll task her with like, hey, I want you to I want you to get the email newsletter started every week. And then she sends it to me and then I rewrite half of it because I'm like so obsessive compulsive over storytelling. And I'm super picky when it comes to subject lines. And most of the time her stuff is perfect and it's great. I'm just like a little that again, storytelling is my jam and I like writing and I see it in my open rates. And I've also been doing email for a really long time and I have it tied in with a purpose. I think if you're just throwing out, spaghetti to the wall email crap, then yeah, you're going to have a crap results, and maybe your email is boring as you know what. Like I put cool stuff in my emails. Like I'm not boring. Like, and I mix it up. It's not all real estate. It's not all community. It's like cool, interesting things that are happening. And I've seen, I follow a guy who is in LA and he's like tied into the music and luxury scene there. And I look at his email every week because he always has three cool things. And one of them usually has to do with real estate. One has to do with like cool album music that he's listening to that week. And it could be like Fleetwood Mac from back in the day or something. I don't know, but he'll
Mhm.
bring up something like, oh, I'm listening to the Black Crowes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good album. Like, and then he also picks like some cool luxury thing that I haven't heard of that I'm like, oh, I want that special candle that does that. And like, ooh, and it sends me down a rabbit hole to like look at. So I just think MS stay strong. Stay strong with the email.
Listen, I am the biggest fan of email. I think it all comes back to what you just said though, is people are inconsistent and they go, "Oh, well, no one opened my email, so it doesn't work." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you know what Nicole just said? This dude sends out an email every single week and over time he has delivered value consistently. So now she's like, "I look forward to getting his email." Well, that didn't just happen off of one email. It was like he constantly hit her inbox. She opened it, was like, this is actually cool. The next week, she's like, this is cool again. And so the people who say email is dead are the people who are like, I sent one email. It had a crappy subject line. No one opened it. No one took any action as a result of it. And I'm like, because honestly, your skill sets probably aren't that good, and that's okay. But you have to continue to practice and
Yeah.
deliver value over time, and then it'll start working.